The first date. Charlie Ferguson came up to me one night and said, "You fancy her, don't you?" "Who?" I said, a bit shocked. I never really talked to Charlie. See, Charlie and his family had recently moved in when the new fish factory opened up the road in Castletown. But already he was one of the lads, one of the gang, and I'm not now and never will be. "Gina Kennedy," he said. "It's obvious you fancy her. Just look at you." It wasn't obvious to me. It wasn't obvious at all. "Ask her out," he said. "No way." "Go on," he said. "Ask her out. Anyone can see you're dying to." Was I? I didn't think so. I went home early and tried to escape into a book. Folktale, science fiction. It's the best way I know to hide from reality. But this time it didn't work. I kept having to read the same page, the same paragraph over and over. "Ask her out. I know you're dying to." I didn't want to ask Gina out. I just wanted to talk, to play table tennis. I wanted her to be a friend, I suppose. Just a friend. What business was it of Charlie's anyway? But then, slowly, my mind turned. Maybe Charlie was right. Maybe that's what Jane is waiting for, I thought. Maybe I really did fancy her. I was just too scared to do anything about it. I needed someone to talk to about it. But there wasn't anyone. If only there was someone who'd listen. Someone who'd care enough to understand. "How?" I asked Charlie the next night over the music of the club. "How what?" he yelled. "How do I ask her out? You know Gina. Don't you even know that yet, Jessie Flood?" He said, "You really are sad." I shook my head, and he took pity on me. "Just say, can I walk you home or something?" I thought about it. I had no choice. I had to go ahead. I didn't play table tennis with Gina that night. The whole thing had put me in a really bad mood. The trouble was she was with all her friends, all her annoying, giggly, girly friends. Now they were about to put on their coats, and I knew if I didn't do it now, I never would. So, I plucked up the courage to come up to her and muttered, "Would you like me to go home with you, Gina?" "You what?" she said, taken by surprise. I knew I hadn't said it properly. I knew I'd got the words wrong, but I didn't want all the other girls to hear. "But you promised yourself, just flawed. You promised yourself." I said, "Can I walk you home?"